and thank you for tuning in to Stargell's Rap Session. I'm your host, Carlos Stargell. You can call me OG, you can call me Carlos, you can even call me Low. Uh, but if I don't like it, if I don't like you, if I don't like you then, don't like you now, don't like you next week, just call me Mr. Stargell. Psych, just kidding. How y'all doing today? I'm all right if y'all all right. Well, it was a scorcher today up here in Burleson, North Carolina. It was hot as a Bessie bug, about 87 degrees today. And I want, and I just, and I can just imagine how hot it was down in ATL, Georgia. Yeah, I always give shouts to mom. I always give shouts to where I'm from because I was born and raised there, and I never forget where I came from and who helped me, and remember who helped me along the way. So, and I ain't gonna forget the ones. I ain't gonna forget the ones I ain't too good to forget the ones who will always help me. But the ones who ain't, the ones who backbited me, stabbed me in the back or whatever, y'all ain't did shit anyway. So the heck with y'all. I'm happy. I'm happy with that. I'm happy living a life without y'all. So it's all good. But for those, if this your first time checking out my YouTube live podcast on YouTube, and if you find it in your heart, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the like or the bell at Carlos Stars 910. But anyhow, my saying is this right now, and I'm practicing it myself. Never let nothing and nobody steal your joy. Because guess what? When you leave this earth, they gonna still be here doing the same old sugar honey iced tea. So love the life you live and live the life you love to the fullest. And take it one day at a time and enjoy life while enjoy your time while you here. Cause hell, I'm gonna do it regardless. And I don't care what nobody actually say. I'm gonna be Carlos regardless. Anyhow, how was everybody's weekend? Mine was all right if y'all were all right. So just wanted to say this right here too. Tonight, WWE Raw comes on tonight. Oh, and before I get to the WWE Raw, Miami won, Denver won. So the series is tied right now. But like I said, I can really care less about NBA basketball. But the only reason why I might not watch it, but I will root for Denver. For Denver. Shout out to my cousin Quintavious Caldwell Pope. He don't remember me, but his great great grandmama was my granddaddy's brother. Yes, that's true, and that's the whole truth and nothing but the quintessential truth. But anyway, back to WWE Raw. I wonder how excited it's going to be for the next 3 hours, trying to get it set up for the Money in the Bank pay-per-view coming up. Yep, but I will say this. I, I mean, and then before I say this about, but I'm gonna skip over to the WWE Raw. I mean, that's just like a soap opera does. But to the real nitty gritty, what I really want to talk about is tomorrow's series matchup, the 3-game series with the Braves and the Mets. Now, Houston, we have a problem, especially in this apartment in Burleson, North Carolina. I'm a Braves fan. My fiance is a Mets fan because she's from New York, and I understand and I respect that because I like the Mets too as well. I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't like the Yankees, but I don't root for the Yankees. If I'm gonna root for a team from New York, it will be the New York Mets, and that's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the quintessential truth. Because I like the reason I look at, like I said, I like the Mets because actually I look back at history. That's what I look at. But I'm not nothing against the Yankees; they're a winning team, but I just don't root for them. They remind me of a team I hate in football. I'm not going to mention it. I mean, because there's a lot of fans out there, and I don't want them to think I'm down in them. I'm not talking. I don't want them to think I'm bashing them because they might bash my Falcons, but I would never say nothing bad about their team. But one day things might change. and I don't want no hard feelings about it either. So, but I'm, but the certain football team, I never been a fan, even when I was young. Wasn't a fan then. Not gonna be a fan now, and probably won't be one next week. And the, just like it's certain teams I don't, certain people I don't like, certain teams I don't like, certain things and situations I don't like. But like they say, it is what it is, and that's the honest to God truth. You just got to roll with the punches and go with the flow. That's how I normally be. But in some situations, I'm not gonna settle. I'm not gonna be settled for nothing and nobody. I mean, if I know in my heart that I don't have to be settled, I don't have to, and I don't have to, and I'm not gonna bow down and kiss nobody where they think they want to be kissed. Now that's the truth. Now I'm gonna respect you like I want you to respect me, and I'm gonna treat you like I want to be treated. But if you come at me wrong, I'm gonna come at you harder than an uncut steel crack rock. And I don't give a damn who you are, who your people is, or whatever, because I will let them know too. Cosigning Bush will get you effed up all day, every day. So be careful about what you hear and what you believe, because guess what? That can get you if you smart, you understand where I'm coming from. All you gotta do is watch the 6 o'clock news. And and let me tell y'all something. If y'all watch the news, y'all should have sense enough to know how to conduct yourselves and how to act on one accord. Because y'all see every time y'all see what's going on is a whole bunch of violence and a whole bunch of sugar honey iced tea, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I don't mean that in a good way. I'm sorry. I meant that in a horrific way because it is terrible. It is terrible out here in these undesired snakes in America. Because that's the land we living on. Undesirable snakes in America. Now you know, like I said, they say America love it or leave it. Look, the one who I'm gonna say to the one who said that, you take your ass where you came from. Crawl back in the hole you had no business coming out of, you dumb sucker. And I hope you busted hell wide open while you made that statement. Yeah, I said it. Word to Big Bird. And if you don't like it, let the doorknob hit you where the dog should have bit you. Anyway, I just had to get that off my chest because that man whoever said that America love it or leave it quote, you know what though? I got many quotes I can say to him. But I'm not gonna do it on him. I already said what I had to say. And I meant what I said. Now, if the ones who got the good heart, don't take offense because I'm not directing this towards nobody. Nobody who I know. Only ones who I'm directing it to are the ones of those so-called devils, cowards, undercover sissies, always trying to keep some mess going, and and if it's something, if something that's good, and only way they want to get in, only way they get involved, and if they can get something out of it, well, guess what? People in hell like ice water. That don't mean y'all motherfuckers gonna get what y'all damn want, and that's the truth. You always want this. We try to make, certain people try to make good, and then them devils always step in, won't they cut, and then try to rob us blind without the gun. Well, guess what? You want something, get it your damn self, sucker. You've been doing it. Why can't you do it now? You don't rob, and stole and killed with your Plymouth Rock Anglo-Saxon stomping ass. Yeah, I said it. I'm not directing this towards anybody that's I'm cool with. I'm directing those to the ones who I know who are devils. Smile in your face and stab you in the back, and well, guess what? I'm gonna smile in your face, but I ain't gonna stab me in the back. If anything, I'm gonna break my foot off in your tail, and I do that directly. And one thing I learned growing up in life, never be afraid to tell the truth to somebody's face. Because guess what? I have no problem. I have no problem coming to certain people directly and letting them know how I feel. Sometimes you got to bite your tongue, and that is true. But guess what? It's a lot of times I'm not going. There's a lot of times I refuse to bite my tongue, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because when I bite my tongue, it hurt like a son of a bitch, especially when it bleed. So that's why I don't like biting my tongue. That's one of the reasons why. But and plus another thing too, like I was always taught growing up in life. If you got something to say, speak up with authority and without permission. If not, sit down and shut up. And that is so true. Because guess what? The real, not only they gonna speak, but they gonna teach. And if you can't teach, don't even bother to speak. Because guess what? And another thing too about speaking, just some 411, so FYI, it don't cost nothing for us to speak. All you got, what's wrong with a simple hello? How you doing? Hey, what's happening? What's going on with you? No good. What's simple about what's not so hard? What's so hard to actually be? What's hard? What's how hard is it to be kind? It's not hard to be kind. It's not hard, and it's not hard to speak. I mean, it's not a bad thing to speak because guess what? The ones who don't speak, you think you stuck up. You need to check out your wallpaper at home. And you probably got your nose so stuck up in the air. Not only we got to break our neck just to talk to you, you got it so stuck up in the air. I know you can smell your ass. And I'm saying it. And let me tell you something. When I told y'all, success is not a dirty word. Success is a great thing. The issue I have is called forgetting. Forgetting where you came from, forgetting how you got there, and forgetting who helped you along the way. And look, and if I'm blessed enough to make it, I'm not gonna forget the ones who stuck. If anything, before I before I BS you, I rather not even fool with you. That means if I can't help you, if I got to hurt you, I don't want to help you. Because if I'm gonna do something for somebody, it's gonna be from the goodness of my heart. And I'm not gonna throw it in your face like I was obligated. I mean, I'm not gonna feel that I'm obligated, and I'm not gonna throw it in your face. But I will guarantee you this: if I help somebody and they cross me and stab me in the back, guess what? They won't get nothing else from me no more. That's one bridge they burnt, and that's one bridge. Not only they burnt, but they can never cross again. And on top of that too, if you burn them that bad, guess what? You can't get nothing. You can't get nothing else out of me. Hell, not even a glass of water. You might get a hello, what's up, how you doing? But only if I feel like it, and only if you deserve for me to say, hey, how you doing? But believe me, if you cross me and I know you FOS, the best thing for us to do is keep our distance. Because what I might do, no, what I might say might hurt your feelings. And what I might have in mind, what I really want to do, be against the law. So it's not worth it's not worth the aggravation. It's not worth the paperwork when you go to jail, and it's not worth the time you have to serve. It is not worth the time or energy. So I just rather keep my distance before I have to show my true A double cricket letters. Before I have to show that, because I don't never want to resort into showing my ass. But I'll do it. especially if I feel like somebody done crossed me, rubbed me the wrong way, or just plain out pissed me off. Because guess what? Whatever come up, gonna come out, and I ain't responsible what I say. So that's why I rather just keep it cool, keep it on the cool level. Oh shit! I just rather keep it on the cool level because guess what? Life is too life is too grand and too short to worry about sugar, honey, iced tea we can't control. So I'm just gonna remain humble, live my life, and the ones and look. And another thing too, I am not. Who are we to judge? We in no position to place judgment on nobody. If anything, don't worry about what others doing. Worry about yourselves. I mean, what worry about what goes on in your house. Don't worry about what goes on in mine. That's the problem with some people. They worry about what going on with other people. Can't even control, can't even handle their own business. And I knew a certain somebody like that. And I'm just gonna keep it real. I mean, I hate to say this, and God forgive me for saying it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. To be honest with you, I'm glad they busted hell wide open because the way the because I'm gonna keep it real with you. Not only I'm glad they busted hell wide open because number one, you know they did that. They let you know right there that while they time on earth, they weren't shit. And yes, I said the 4 letter word, and that's the truth because that's why a lot of I hate to say it, but that's why a lot of people, some people, I'm not gonna say everybody, cause everybody don't deserve to die, but it's a lot of people better off dead because during their time on earth, they already done proved that they wasn't shit. Yes, I did. Yes, I said that. And I'm just gonna say, no offense, no offense to nobody out there. But if you get offended, evidently you must be guilty. So if I were you, I'll just sit, take a seat, calm down, and shut the hell up. Because if you're guilty, you're just guilty. And they let you know right there the truth. Not only the truth hurt, but it'll set you free. And a lie don't give a damn who tell it. So I might apologize for many things, and I might apologize for a lot of stuff I did in life. But one thing I will not apologize for is for being Carlos DeAndre Stargell, the last. And like I said, I'm not gonna apologize for being me because nobody can be me but me. And I'm the type of person. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna go out my way just to be something and somebody I'm not. And I'm not gonna go out my way to be more than I am or more than who I am. And I'm not gonna go out the way and kiss nobody where they want to be kissed just to get along with them. The heck with that. If they can't accept me for who I am, the best thing for them to do, stay the hell away. Stay away from me, kiss my butt, and hallelujah. Because I'm not gonna go around like I'm out to hurt people because I'm not out to hurt nobody. But if I will say this, if I did or said anything to hurt anybody and I made them feel some kind of way, or I really hurt them deep inside, ma'am, I hope you find it in your heart, accept my apology, and forgive me. Just like I will forgive you if your apologies, I'm letting you know my apology is sincere and straight from the heart. So those who I hurt or whatever or whoever I hurt, honestly, I apologize. But to the ones who felt like they didn't and they intentionally hurted me and they think that I'm gonna bow down and kiss them where they want to be kissed just to get along with them, I'm not apologizing to you, and I sure as hell not gonna bow down. Now the ones who watching this, yes, I'm saying it. If the guilt hits you and the truth hits you, well, too bad. Because guess what? Evidently, it's gonna catch up with you eventually. Now, like I said, I don't have to get back at you physically just to prove a point. Karma do my job. Now, just to say this, if karma don't get you, somebody will. And it's not gonna be me. But when it happens, I'm not. They say not to rejoice over people's unfortunate whatever. Personally, just keeping it real, I wouldn't give a damn because after the way they hurted me and made me feel like a damn fool, you think I care? No. But I will say this: Lord have mercy on them. That's all I'm gonna say. Well, you know what? I'm gonna cut this short today. I just wanted to make it kind of short. I mean, kind of. Well, I just wanted to speak what I felt, and I hope that what I said or how I said it offended. I hope it wasn't to no offense to nobody. But like I said, if I mean, if you felt that certain people, some people, I apologize. But to the ones who took offense and they feel some kind of way, then personally, I don't give a damn because what I'm going to say, what I will say, will be true, and I'm gonna call you out. I might not say your name, but if you feel some kind of way and you get all hot and bothered and ticked off or whatever, evidently, guilt is kicking your ass, and that's all I'm gonna say. Now I want to thank the ones who viewed this YouTube live podcast, Stargell's Rap Session, and I hope, and like I said, and if those who haven't, it's always a replay. I always have it on replay. That's why they need to call it YouTube on demand, so you can catch my replay, Stargell's Rap Session. And if you find it in your heart, please be so kind to hit that like or that bell and subscribe to my channel at Carlos Stargell 910. Oh, and if you want to go live on my one-on-one live with Carlos podcast pretty soon, and I'm asking y'all now, and if y'all want to go live, do this in advance. If you have my phone number, text me your email address. And if you don't have my number and you like to go live, you can in those who have my Facebook accounts, whether it's Carlos Will Be Carlos, Carlos First Stargell, Carlos the Verbal Assassin Stargell, or Carlos Stargell the Last, which is my main one I use. Please inbox me your address and your phone number, or you can email. You can send your email address and your phone number actually to my email, carlosstargell05@gmail.com. That's carlosstargell05@gmail.com. Well, brothers and sisters, I'm gonna say good night, and I'm getting ready to watch WWE Raw. But until then, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And hopefully after lunch hour, and after rush hour, y'all know what time y'all want to know what time I go on. After between the hours of 2 and 3:30 and 4 o'clock, and after 6, between the hours of 6 and 7 and 8, all the way to 8 o'clock. Until then, God bless you. I love y'all. Y'all take good care of yourselves and each other. Peace. 2 fingers. I'm out of here like last year. Good night, y'all.